If you're a Gumball fan, then odds are you've seen this design of Gumball rocking a red and white Letterman jacket, jeans, and these Sonic the Hedgehog looking shoes. It's been in official merchandise, games, and thumbnails on the round table.
How'd that get in there?
But where the hell did this design come from? Is it a new look for the wonderfully weird world of Gumball, or something else entirely? Well, today, I've unearthed the answer, stated by the creator himself. Let's talk about it. Despite the theories that the Letterman jacket was intended to be a redesign for either the Gumball movie that's in limbo or the upcoming revival, it was actually put out into the world long before the show even ended. According to the wiki, it's been used since 2013, with its most recognizable appearance being in a 2018 McDonald's commercial when the fast food chain was selling toys for a limited time. One of these toys actually being Letterball, not as a variant, but as the only Gumball in this set. And if you don't remember McDonald's ever collaborating with Gumball, it might be because you live in America like me, while this promotion was in the UK where the show was made. I'm kinda jealous because when this dropped, the Happy Meals over here already devolved into absolute mid. I weep for today's youth. This is where things get interesting. Letterball only seems to exist internationally. Numerous countries have this version of Gumball as the face of the franchise, despite the kid never wearing this once in the show. Which is strange because this design seems like it's meant to be animation friendly, as it's extremely form-fitting. None of it extends beyond the outline of his body. It keeps his silhouette the same, like if someone painted over his normal clothes with the jacket. It's a different approach compared to something like Steven's jacket in Steven Universe the movie and Steven Universe Future, where that's treated as a tangible layer of clothing that changes his silhouette ever so slightly. It's pretty wild. Not only are there multiple renders with the Letterball look featured on websites and promos, but you even have weird novelties like balloons, Disney-esque mascot costumes, and a statue. Clearly, they're committed to this being Gumball's definitive look in merchandising. But why? A lot of fans compare Letterball to Blue Shirt Bart, referring to how Bart had a miscolored shirt on a lot of merch in the early days of The Simpsons. Some believe Fox did this as a way to identify real merch from bootlegs, while others suspect Bart just had a blue shirt during development, which were the designs that got sent over to toy companies. Which still happens to this very day, not just with cartoons, but even things like blockbuster movies. I'm still mad Rhodey's Hulkbuster suit didn't make it to the final cut of Endgame. The reason Blue Shirt Bart really exists though is because some companies just wanted him in different colored shirts because it was easier to work with.
You know, you had the color of Bart's shirt on the show, and a lot of the licensees would say, well, this isn't going to really work with our packaging because we've got a red background, and so we need to have some options. We'll put him in the red shirt whenever we can, but we'd like to be able to put him in a blue shirt or put him in a green shirt.
And you may be surprised to hear that Letterball exists for similar reasons. Now, the beauty of the internet is that it's easy to connect with the people who create the art that you love. And as long as you don't approach them like a psychopath, you might be able to ask a question and get an answer. Like, I don't know, why is Gumball aura farming on the British? Which is exactly what a fan by the name of Reddit asked Ben Bolet all the way back in February 2018. When McDonald's started rolling out their Gumball toys in the UK. At Ben Bolet, any idea why Gumball has the red jacket and shoes on? To which Ben responds, I guess everyone in marketing thought it would look cooler. So just to put this all into perspective, this tweet from a mutual questioning the existence of Gumball's jacket has over 147,000 likes, while Ben's tweet has 5. I get it. The landscape was a little different in 2018, but it's still pretty funny that people have been racking their brains over this for years while the answer was in plain sight. So yeah, it seems after Gumball had a couple of seasons under its belt, the marketing team reassessed how to make the lad more appealing to a general audience. The show was already a smash hit, but it's undeniable that promotions on the level of a Happy Meal deal is going to provide a lot of exposure to kids who may not watch Cartoon Network for one reason or another. And if he's going to make a strong impression, popping up in a McDonald's commercial running on multiple channels, then maybe he needs some better drip. Something that's more colorful than tan and brown, as those are typically thought to be unappealing to kids. They wanted something that was bright, something that was bold, which I think they succeeded in. The jacket's palette definitely pops a lot more than his usual attire. And let's not kid ourselves, varsity jackets are just cooler than sweaters. So they redesigned Gumball and created a bunch of renders in his dope-ass jacket to be used for merchandising. These same renders were also sent to other Cartoon Networks across the globe alongside any collaborators. colors, which is how Letterball ended up all over the place throughout the years. Basically everywhere but America, which is ironic since red, white, and blue is our whole thing. So mystery solved, but what now? We know Gumball is a pretty chronically online show, and there's no way its crew hasn't seen all the confusion around his varsity jacket. I'd put money on them being well aware that people want Gumball to wear this jacket in the new series, even if it probably won't happen, at least as a permanent change. Some of my thumbnails should show that I fully support this change, as I do think it'd be a good way for these two shows to stand out from each other. But if they wanted to, I feel like they would have made this change when the jacket first came into the picture. Maybe they'll surprise us. I just wouldn't hold my breath. That said, I definitely think they should throw the audience a bone and make an episode about the confusion surrounding the jacket. Obviously, if I gave a detailed pitch, they legally wouldn't be able to use it, so I won't go into too much detail, but you could either have Gumball get the jacket and have it somehow go to his head, like his ego was massively amplified by this jacket. Everyone around him is worshiping the ground he walks on. It starts going too far, and it's up to someone like Darwin or Anais to destroy the jacket and snap Gumball out of it. Or there could be an episode where Gumball has a doppelganger who wears the jacket and is a creation from a mega corporation for whatever reason. Lean into the fact that Letterball only exists for marketing. Both of those would make for some great television. And if either of those were too specific for them to make an episode with the jacket, then let me just say I consent to them using this idea. As far as I'm concerned, this holds as much weight as a theory video. Please, just put the jacket in the show for no other reason than wish fulfillment. But that's all I got for you today, folks. I hope this video was able to spread the truth of this long-running mystery, or at least entertain you while you were on the hunt for something to watch while eating a meal. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to throw it a like and subscribe to the channel for more Gumball goodness. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.